Hey, welcome to match number 2 of this league. This hand is awesome, and I will happily keep it. You know, this might even be fast enough to kill blue-white before it can Wrath on turn 4. Or at least get them low enough. If he doesn't have a path turn 1 for these signal pests, he's taking so much damage. Even if he is, he's taking so much damage. Oh, this might be Jeskai. Much less scary than Blue Eye. Yeah, Jeskai. Alright. No need to be scared. So he probably has a lightning bolt. Citadel, since I don't need the colored mana. Let's put this out and attack. He's gonna bolt to the signal past. So 3 plus 1 plus 2, 6 damage, putting him at 13. I'm not going to worry about him trying to ambush me with anything, because if he does, then, well. Although this will be awkward if he has another lightning bolt. So the reason I attacked here into a potential Spell Queller is so that if he has a Spell Queller, my Steel Overseer resolves. Yeah, see, because if I... So he saved the Spell Queller for my Steel Overseer, which meant that if I had played the Steel Overseer first, he would have been able to attack for free, and now I hope that he doesn't have another Spell Queller. I don't think he can win, or at least him winning is very unlikely if the champion resolves. Alright. Champion resolve, we look really good. Because that's a 5-turn clock, plus 1 turn for the first lightning helix and 2 turns for the second lightning helix. Interesting. Going face with it. That's courageous. Alright, so 6-turn clock. I smell another Spell Queller. This line of play just doesn't make sense without it. So for that reasoning, I am not attacking with the Memnite and the Blink Moth Knight. Helixes. Another lightning helix. Lightning bolt. Oh, dude, you tapped wrong, man. And then not targeting path to exile. Wow, that was some seriously bad punts on his part. I wouldn't mind another Blink Moth, because then his Spell Quellers wouldn't be able to attack into my Blink Moths, but... Alright. Now I'm doing the same thing as before. I'm baiting a Spell Queller with the Blink Moth, so that I can resolve a Steel Overseer. Alright, well, he's empty-handed. As soon as I draw a cranial plating, this match is completely shut. Oh, hey! You know what feels really good? Whenever you say, all I need is this card, and you draw it immediately. There's just not very many better feelings. And attack for lethal. Alright, get there. So the weird thing is I'm shaving these 1-drops and a Steel Overseer. The reason I'm shaving the 1-drops is that I want all of these 3-drops, but I don't want to slow myself down too much. I'm keeping in the Galvanic Blasts because if he keeps in Spell Quellers, they're really important. And so I don't know if he's siding them out yet, and so I need to keep in the Galvanic Blasts until I'm pretty sure that he sided them out. And I'm keeping the 0-drops because then I can accelerate myself much faster than with the 1-drops, so I want to be able to play like a early, 3-drop. I want to be able to play a 3-drop on turn 2 or a 2-drop on turn 1, which is why cutting the 1-drops helps more than cutting Memnites or Ornithopters. Also, when everything just eats removal, the difference between a Vault Scourge and a Signal Pest or a Memnite isn't huge. I'm only going up to 2 Blood Moons because I'm on the draw. And I don't know how this person fetches yet. And then on the play, I'll probably go up to 3 Blood Moons. Most Jeskai players aren't playing Stony Silence. Some of them are, but... so this is keepable. I've got everything important. I just need to get lands. And I'm on the draw. Perfect. Does he Lightning Helix? No. So if I draw land next turn, then I attack with everything, hopefully bait out a removal spell, and then slam the Blood Moon. Sweet. And this is why red sideboard cards are so good, is because people ramp you and color fix you to red. I mean, I already had red, but say these were colorless lands, then that path would have just set me up perfectly for the Blood Moon. Oh, and he even fetches a duel. Let's see. So he could have a counterspell now. He could have a spell queller, and he gets to fetch a blue land. I think that's fine. He can fetch an island, but he can't fetch plains. If he has counterspell, I still have a handful of gas, and I don't want to pass and do nothing. Actually, no, playing the Ravager is probably the right play, because then if he spell quellers it, I'd be able to blast immediately. But this way I can have an instant speed. If he spell quellers this, then I have an instant speed Blood Moon by Galvanic Blasting the spell queller. Also, he's kind of locked off on not playing Wraths anymore. Play a drum, play the next Ravager and pass the turn. He's definitely getting a plains here. Gonna go with the Galvanic Blast first. Which gives me the Blood Moon. There's no way I'm keeping that alive. And then, do I want to sack the Ravager to prevent him from drawing a card? Not really. I'll keep the Ravager. Well, the Blood Moon isn't quite as hard as I would like, but he's stuck on 1 blue, 1 white for presumably the rest of the game, which it keeps him off any Wrath. It keeps him off Well, a lot of things. Ooh, welding jar. My old friend. Yes, please. Spell Queller. No, Snapcaster. Snapcaster Path. I'm just gonna sacrifice whichever Ravager he paths to put the counters on the other Ravager. And then if he lightning bolts it, I can welding jar, which is probably worth it. Clever. How much do I care about Springleaf Drum? It's my only source of blue and or black mana. So when I sacrifice an artifact, he will path it in response. Meh. Ornithopter's not quite good enough. Sorry. Just not doing anything. The possibility of me having black mana is just too good. Or blue or black if I draw one of those cards. I know I make a huge etched champion. That's going to be all kinds of miserable for him to deal with. All kinds of miserable. Lightning helixing my face? Okay. Got there. Alright, that was a win against Jeskai control. Thanks for watching.